People, places, things. Reculver. Reculver is situated on England's North Kent coast. The small village today belies its historical significance. Though there remains little to see of the site, what remains marks a rich history. There is much speculation that Reculver was occupied as long ago as the Stone Age, as flint tools have been found washed up on the coast nearby. The first hard evidence of occupation comes in the form of late Bronze Age and Iron Age ditches, which are now used to mark the boundaries of a caravan site, although we can probably assume that this was not their original purpose. The name Reculver comes from the old Celtic word Reculbium, meaning great headland, and it is the geography of the coastline here that means that there is a prime candidate for the site of the Roman invasion in AD 43, although there is much controversy over this matter, and it could just as easily have been Richborough, just down the coast. However, what is certain is that it was a key defensive point, as can be seen from these photos of the view which has been taken from between the two towers that stand today. Reculver was also near a channel which cut the tip of Kent off from the rest of the mainland. The Romans took full advantage of this, building a settlement and a fort between the 1st and 3rd centuries AD. Today, the northern end of the fort has long been swallowed by the sea, as the coastline is estimated to have been at least another mile out in the Roman times. However, some evidence of the southern walls and ditches can still be seen on the site today. The site was abandoned by the 5th century AD. However, in 669, some of the old fort was put to use as the basis of an Anglo-Saxon monastery. The site passed hands and function until the 10th century, when it became the parish church of Reculver. The dominating towers that can be seen on the landscape today were built in the 12th century. By 1805, demolition started, reusing the stone to build a new church further in from the coast. In 1809, the towers were saved by Trinity House as a shipping landmark, colloquially known as the Twin Sisters. Today, the towers are under constant threat from the sea, weather, and visitors. Sea defences have been put into place, and access to the interior of the towers for the public is restricted to once or maybe twice a year on special open days, but still it suffers. Reculver has continued to be of historical significance, but in a very different way. Prototypes for Barnes-Wallis's bouncing bombs were tested along the sea just off the coast of Reculver. These were used later in the famous dam-buster raids of the Second World War. Prototypes of these bombs were discovered on the shoreline as recently as 1997, and there has since been a statue erected of Sir Barnes-Wallis in the nearby town of Herne Bay. Today, Reculver is mainly enjoyed as a viewpoint for budding photographers, a holiday resort, and a source of many a good ghost story, with only the spectres and the shadows of its towers to remind us of its great past. For more information about Reculver, please explore these links.